dealing with emotional pain is not high on people's things to do list. So they'll address physical pain, they'll address...
Yet there could be a whole slew of issues, money, relationship, that is being messed up because of the emotional blockages that they have. Would you say that's true?
That's exactly my work.
Well, good. I need some work.
Hello?
Common thing with clients is you can't diagnose yourself. So the work that we're doing together, coupled with you going to the Amazon, was bringing up some physical symptoms of chest pain, and you were getting a little bit worried and anxious about it. And I was telling you, Troy, I really think it's emotional. And just because of our relationship and your trust of me and my work, you were starting to see that that was true.
Yes.
And that's a great point, because we have a very strong relationship together. So the trust is there about what I'm saying. And you're also, you're checking sort of what I'm saying with your own experience. But a lot of my newer clients are having to learn that and gain that trust with me and start to develop that strength inside of them to understand that a lot of emotional things can really be at the core of people's physical issues.
Yes, and that's a very good point. And because emotions are kind of nebulous, you can't necessarily put your finger on it like, oh, it's got, there's a neck pain over here. So emotions, you can feel all this stuff, and you can have money in the bank and your relationships are tight, but all of a sudden emotionally you're a wreck. And so it's not something where you could just put your finger on. If I'm going to spend my time working with Harold and I'm going to spend my hard-earned money working with Harold, then I might as well deal with the emotions and get my money's worth as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Be more honest with myself. That's the key, is to be more honest with myself in my own healing process.
Heart pain that you were experiencing, and you felt it just as I see and feel it in you, that, oh my God, I kind of didn't make that correlation. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm telling you, the emotional thing is always hard to make the correlation because it's so...
It's ambiguous.
It's ambiguous, it's feminine, it's like a soup you're swimming in. It's like being a fish in the water. You don't even know you're in water. It's that deep. Does that make sense?
It absolutely does. I guess you got me.
It's so hard to talk about your healing work.
It is. I help people feel and see what I see and feel, and make that connection with what's going on with them emotionally and stress-wise with their physical symptoms. And as you know, people...
Well, you scratch itches that people can't reach, and you see them that people can't see.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. So people come to me out of something critical. They're experiencing some kind of critical pain. Usually, and just quite honestly, they're coming to me as a last resort. That's their medical doctor is not solved. Their chiropractor isn't scratching the itch, as you would say. And then they're calling me because someone told them, oh, go see Harold. He's going to give you a fresh perspective, something you've probably not heard or seen before, where something about what's going on with you emotionally, either present or the past, is creating itself and manifesting in your physical body. So that's how I'm basically seeing people show up. It's a great, it's a very powerful position for them in where they're at the end of their rope, meaning they're the most open and available. They're in pain.
Yes.
And they're, quite honestly, their mind and body are open and available now that they're so fatigued and hurting. They're available to finally be open to a perspective that can come in from another angle that they weren't wanting to see in the first place.
Especially when you smash the living snot out of their spine.
I don't know what Troy is talking about, but yes, I do. Yes, I do. Some of the body work that I do with people can be deep and a bit intense. To help uproot emotional things stuck in the body, I do deep tissue body work to help people feel what I'm feeling inside their body. So with Troy, I take it to another level. So yes, I beat him.
Oh, really? Just me?
You're
I'm the
you're
lucky
my
one?
special client.
Well, you want to come in or whatever? So, well, thank you, Harold.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've had some of your work done, and it always seems to take me to another level, usually a more relaxed level. And it's good. We didn't really get to the psycho-emotional side of things. We did a little bit because we were chit-chatting about my life. And so the magic is always in Harold's experience. So we did get to a little bit of the psychological, emotional element. And then I got on the table, and let me tell you guys, the feeling I get from being on the table and the relief is incredible. And then, of course, the release in the chiropractic. So I am here again to promote Harold's 1, 2, 3 work. I mean, it's amazing. You got the 1, psychological, emotional. You got the 2, deep tissue, no nonsense, get right down to the bone of the situation. And then, there's emotional stuff that comes up there, and then, make sure that the spine's aligned, and that just, it feels great. And so thanks again for coming over here, and
Thank you, Troy.
the proof's in the pudding, man. I just feel great working with Harold, and if you guys can actually afford it and or come out to LA and work with Harold, I highly recommend it. And I'll keep you guys in tune. Maybe about every 6 months we'll do a video with Harold. And
I like that.
yeah, it's good work, guys, though. I can't promote it enough. And so if the Maoris aren't in town, Harold's always the go-to guy. And guess what? Harold's always in town. So
Can I say a little something in
yeah,
closing?
please.
I was just feeling that for those curious and motivated about my work and wanting to make that physical and emotional connection and do some healing on that level, I urge you to call me, write me. I definitely want to help. And most importantly, I don't want to see anybody struggle or suffer out there or flounder with doing all kinds of things that is not getting to the solution and to the core of their problem and helping them solve things. So if you're curious whether you think I can handle it or not, or whether it's this hugely in-depth health issue, I urge you to write me. Let me know what's going on. Tell me a little bit about what's going on with you. Any kind of questions that you have or you want to pose to me, write me. I encourage that. Feel free. You're not bothering me. I want to hear about it. Like I said, I don't want to see people suffer needlessly. So write me. And I don't know if Troy's going to post. My website is haroldturk.com, and you can email me at harold@haroldturk.com.
And you can always find us on social media, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And, Certified Health Nut is committed to bringing everyone the holistic root cause level, healing. Everything that I do is about promoting authenticity and real deal stuff. And Harold's that guy. And so I encourage everyone out there to get some good healing. Humanity needs it. And if you guys are already a healer, you probably need a little bit more tune-up than most of us. And so that's why I stay tuned up all the time. Certified Health Nut signing out. Strong and clear, baby.